I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
We're not. We're not doing okay.
Not.
We're not doing okay. I'm going to say I am not okay. I am fucking pissed. I'm sad. I'm angry.
I'm mostly pissed because I'm like, we have working fucking eyeballs. Like, America has working fucking eyeballs. Unless you're blind, unless you're legally blind, you have fucking eyeballs that work, right?
Okay, well, let's start off with this, okay? Renee Nichole Good. Say her name. Renee Nichole Good. I mean, unfucking believable.
Yeah. I mean, what?
You know, even saying that, you know, it's sort of like we're speechless for the first time in fucking 6 years. What happened in Minneapolis yesterday is fucking beyond fucking enraging.
Beyond.
You know, and if
it gave me, when I first heard the news, I was like, I was stunned. It gave me chills. I was like, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
Because when I heard the news, they said a woman got shot in the head at a protest while in her car at a protest. And I'm like, how? What in the fuck?
Yeah, and when you had texted me, I was kind of like, no, is it about Hilton Hotels? Because there was a branch of Hilton Hotels in Minneapolis that would not rent rooms to ICE agents. So I thought that's what you were talking about. Oh, yeah, Hilton Hotels. You know, and then Hilton backed off of that and said, no, that's just a franchisee. So I'm like, oh yeah, Minneapolis. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on there. Somalians and all this other shit. And when you said that, I went on and I saw the video. And like you said, your own eyeballs don't deceive what we saw in that video.
But now you have, like, this Trump regime. They're trying to tell all of America that what we saw was not what we saw.
Right. Well,
that's what they're telling us.
Okay. Let's break it down though. Did you see the alternate video that was from the same side of the street but in front of the vehicle. In that video, it does look like she might have struck this ICE fucking piece of shit, quote unquote, officer.
I have not seen that video, but here's one thing I do know about driving. So when they showed the video, the video I saw was like of the side and kind of the back of the car, the driver's side and the back of the car.
Right.
You know, but that's probably the one that
that's the best angle.
And when he's already like hanging in her window, or you know, whatever the fuck he's doing, he's already in her window, and she had put it in reverse. Okay. You can tell when somebody has a car in reverse. The reverse lights go on. And then it gets put back in drive. Okay.
Okay, well, let's go a little bit further before that, though. So she's parked sideways in the street because there's another vehicle in front of her that's apparently stuck in the snow. And she is waving other vehicles around. You can see her.
Right.
You can
She's
see her
trying
arm.
to wait her turn or whatnot, or
yeah.
trying to get them to get out of the way so she can leave.
Yeah. And then the ICE agents get out. Now, this is the very important part. They say, get the fuck out of the vehicle and go up and grab her door handle, which luckily it was locked, and the one fucking piece of shit reaches inside the vehicle. Okay? That is when she starts to back up, and then she turns to the right and moves forward. And that's when she got shot.
Yeah, but okay, them sitting there saying that another ICE agent got run over. Okay, that's what I mean, though. She put the car in reverse, then put the car back in drive because she was trying to leave. She got shot. She's dead or dying. You're not going to be, like, your foot is going to...
No, she.
How fast are they trying to say? See, if they wouldn't block the fucking investigation, how fast were they saying the speed was that she ran somebody over? It could have just been that, like, she was dead and the car was rolling because it wasn't in fucking park.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's several things there. Okay, now let's get this straight. This isn't a fucking traffic cop. ICE are not fucking traffic cops. They don't give citations for parking sideways on a street, number one. Number two, if a masked, armed individual with no badge approaches your car and you tries to open your door, what would be your first instinct?
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I would do.
So, God, my fucking brain is just trying to wrap my head around all this fucking bullshit on it. And I think this is just the accumulation of fucking all the bullshit of this past year. And sorry for, our listener who tried to make us try to say, keep it positive this year. There's no way you can keep it fucking positive.
Oh my God, we're trying to keep it positive.
We were trying.
Would he like to be our emotional support human? Because I'm like, I am fucking trying, dude.
Yeah. So you shoot her in the head and the vehicle goes forward and crashes into another vehicle. And then there was a physician that wanted to go up and administer whatever he could do at that point, which was probably nothing, and they wouldn't let him. They let her sit there. They wouldn't even
let him do that. That was so fucking mind-blowing. I heard that today, and I was like, what in the fuck? Why? Why wouldn't you let someone who's a doctor go try to help someone who's dying? They're supposed to do that. Like medical professional, are supposed to try to help someone who is like having a health issue, like a health problem. My sister helped someone on a plane because my sister is a registered nurse. She helped someone that was, I forget what the issue was, but yeah, she's friends with the people now because they're like, oh my God, we owe you. Like, you basically saved my life.
Yeah. And then, you had Kristi Noem, fucking puppy killer, come out and, I'll let you say the word of what she is, but
Gun?
yeah. She fucking said this was domestic terrorism.
Wait, does she just like equate, has she just equated this woman to like a dog? So she's like, fuck it, she had to be shot in the head.
It's justified.
That's what you do?
Yeah, and fucking JD Vance, another fucking cunt.
No. Wait, I learned something very important about JD Vance today from listening to his statement. He is fucking Satan. So now I do have a conspiracy theory that he probably did kill the Pope because he's fucking Satan.
Yeah.
He is fucking Satan.
He is.
I was like,
well,
he was the one where I'm like yelling and screaming. I'm like, we have working fucking eyeballs. I mean, I said that when Kristi Noem said her bullshit too, but I'm like, JD Vance just trying to sit there and basically tell us, don't believe what you saw. We're going to tell you what you actually saw.
Well, but what he is saying is for the MAGA base that will not actually use critical thinking skills because they have none. Zero.
Oh, the MAGA base. Okay, let's get something straight. The MAGA base does not give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck before Fox News even told them this story.
No, they
did not give a fuck. They did not give a fuck once they even heard that ICE shot a woman in the head. They didn't give a fuck then. Let's get it straight.
Yeah,
these people are garbage.
I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is they're not going to watch that video. Okay? They're just going to believe what Kristi Noem and JD Vance say and what fucking Trump came out and posted too. That the officer was struck and he had the right to do that. Now, let's fucking break this down some more. DHS, Department of Homeland Security, has a law, rule, whatever you want to fucking call it, because I'm pissed, that you're not to fire into a moving vehicle.
Right. They've got actually 6 descriptions of the law too. They've got 6 different points to it. Because they were going over all those points today. I heard news outlets going over the different points to the rules.
And
obviously I can't sit here and recite all of them because, like I said, it's 6 whole rules, different rules, and they're completely explained out too. But anyone can go look them up. You can go look this up online.
Yeah, easy to research.
Very easy, very simple. As long as, you have working fingers or a working voice, if you want to tell Siri what to do.
Okay. Another point. ICE, like I said, they're not traffic enforcement. Okay. Their job is to quote unquote, go after and round up, undocumented immigrants. Okay. That's their job. Okay, they're not supposed to stop people from filming. Okay, that's within our rights to film this stuff. It's not within their rights to shoot and kill somebody indiscriminately. Law enforcement, true law enforcement. I'm talking people who are trained, police officers. They're trained on de-escalating situations, okay? And deadly force is the very, very, very last thing that you do, okay? And in those rules, it says in a moving vehicle, if you can get out of the way, your duty is to get out of the way.
Well, then also, so here's another good point to that too. JD Vance, again, making up the excuse as to why this has already happened to this officer before, that he got dragged by a car. So my thing is like, dude, you bringing that up, so that kind of, you're basically saying, not in so many words, that this agent then
had some killed
this woman, murdered this woman for whoever dragged him before. That's basically what you're saying then.
Yeah. Well, and J.D. Vance can't even get the facts right because he's a moron. They say he had to have 32 stitches in his leg when it was his arm that was trapped and got injured in that incident.
Yeah, and if that did happen to him, why in the fuck is he still an agent? Yeah. Why is he back at it?
And let's say his name. Just like Renee Nichole Good. I know we don't like to say the names of mass shooters or stuff like that on this podcast, but Jonathan Ross. That's his fucker's name. Jonathan Ross.
We should say his name though. You know why? Because that motherfucker, they all those little bitches, all those weak ass fucking men, and they're women ICE officers too. So all of those weak ass fucking pieces of shit all cover their fucking faces with their masks. So they should have their fucking mask basically ripped off by us saying their names.
You know what? You know what's brilliant about that though? Who do you think doxed him and let the name out?
Probably the fucking Republicans.
Kristi Noem.
Yeah, because they're fucking incompetent. This whole fucking administration is full of incompetent fuckheads.
Okay. So also riddle me this. Okay? If indeed the officer was struck, okay? If in some bizarre upside down world like fucking Stranger Things, if he was struck and it was self-defense, why is the FBI not willing to let the state of Minnesota investigate it?
Why wouldn't they want an investigation?
Yeah.
If something happened to their dear fucking agent, why? There are so many questions I have. If he didn't do anything wrong and he's completely innocent, why the fuck did he leave the scene? Why did you leave?
Yeah.
You got into a car and you left because the woman who was like filming and going after them was like, murderer, stop him. He's a fucking murderer. Don't let him leave. And if you were completely innocent, why the fuck did you have to leave? Why'd you have to flee the scene? Huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they usually say with like hit and runs?
Yeah, exactly. It's
guilty people that leave, that get the fuck out of there.
It's so hypocritical on so many levels. No, okay. And this is the fucking most fucking bullshit thing about fucking MAGA again. Well, there's a lot of bullshit things about MAGA. Okay? The day before was the 5th anniversary of fucking January 6th. Okay? When they stormed the Capitol on a lie that fucking Trump told them to go do. Okay? And they beat up cops. And let's get to this fact, okay? We'll say this name too, Ashley Babbitt. Okay? They fucking said that the police murdered her when she clearly was not following orders of fucking police officers.
And she was coming at them, not trying to get away from them.
Right.
She was coming at them. She broke into the Capitol. They told her they told her to get out.
Okay, and how many times, okay, you've seen the video, we watch the documentaries, how many times did they tell her to stand down? Several.
Yeah, numerous. That's what I'm saying. They told her several times before they fired a shot at her. Okay? And then the other thing, she
didn't get shot in the head.
What I heard was that she got shot in the shoulder. Okay? Right. If you get shot in the shoulder, there's no way that you died immediately. She probably fucking died because she probably bled out because all those fucking idiots made it impossible for fucking life-saving paramedics to get in there to help try to save her. Now, that's why that fucking bitch died.
Yeah, and on the other end of that is what they don't conveniently tell unless you watch the videos, but MAGA doesn't research, is when she is attempting to climb through the window and she gets shot after several warnings, you can see Congress people fleeing in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, it's just fucking bullshit. And this is only like, what, a mile from where George Floyd was executed?
Yes. Yeah.
Just fucking crazy, you know. And there's no words, but you know, it just seems it's really convenient that, okay, well, we're not talking about Venezuela anymore, are we? That kind of went away.
I mean, or the Epstein files.
Or the Epstein files, exactly.
I mean, because the Venezuela thing was done so that people would shut the fuck up about the Epstein files.
Yeah.
And I've got news. I've got news for everyone. They're never going to shut the fuck up about the Epstein files. No matter what you do, it is going to continue to eat at you.
Yeah, because...
And all of you shitheads that are in it, all of you, it's going to continue to eat at you because people want to know, they have a right to know.
Yeah, well, because
what the fuck is in there.
Well, unlike MAGA, we can process multiple problems at the same time. Okay? We're just not fixated on fucking, well, she didn't obey orders. Well, no, motherfucker, you know, you didn't say that at Ashley Babbitt. Okay? Or, oh, they're canceling all these comedians. Well, you didn't say that about Colin Kaepernick. And we can give you so many fucking incidences where these people have such short memories, you know. And
the craziest thing, it's not just the short memories. The craziest thing is that they're actually allowing these words to spew from their stupid fucking mouths. Because what they don't realize is when you sit there and say stuff like that, well, they should have just followed orders. You are giving up your rights. She had the right to not fucking listen to the ICE officer.
Yeah, when they
He's not a police officer.
Yeah.
She had the right not to do that. He had no right to go in her vehicle.
Yep. And
even if you get pulled over by an officer, they have to have like a search warrant to search your shit to come in your vehicle.
Yeah. Or and to that point,
it has to be like, like, okay, he could have done something if she would have just like killed somebody else or whatnot. She had like already ran someone over.
But even then though, it becomes a standoff. They don't just immediately run up to your car and shoot you. It becomes a standoff. It becomes get out of your car. Get out of your car.
That's what I'm saying.
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Saying, though. This is the thing with these fucking morons saying this kind of shit. Like, they should have just listened. You're giving up your fucking rights. You stupid fucking assholes. And you're willingly giving up your rights because you don't know what the laws are. You don't know the fucking Constitution that you claim to love. The only thing you love is fucking T-shirts with fucking flags on them. That's it. That's all you love about this country. You don't really love the fucking Constitution.
And speaking of which, a law enforcement officer would have a badge and they wouldn't have their face covered. How does she know who these people were? Most likely she did, but we can't assume that. Number two, we can't assume why she was parked sideways. There was a vehicle in front of her that was stuck in the ice and snow. How do we know that? Because she was waving traffic around. How do we know that she not also go sideways to avoid that vehicle and was just being like, go around, go around, go around?
Or that she was like, yeah, okay. Or that she was like, yeah, it's a snowy situation. She already saw another car do that. She's like, fuck, I'll just hang back here a little bit till these cars figure it out. Because I really don't want to get into an accident. I don't want to be even though it would just be like a fender bender. Still, who wants to do that? No one wants to strike another vehicle.
Yeah, and the sad thing, this was a mother, okay? And
Mother of three.
Mother of three. I mean, and her husband had died, so she was a widow. And then she was in a relationship. And Jesse Waters, that fucking moron asshole cunt on Fox News, came out and said...
He's like a fucking ass pimple, man. Yeah. That guy is just... How do you even have him on there? How does anyone take any of the garbage he spews seriously? Oh. He is so bad at the delivery of the news. He's bad at everything.
Whoever watches him.
How? Why? How does this guy have a fucking job?
Whoever watches him. But anyways, he had to make it in his news report. Well, she had pronouns on social media. Who gives a fuck? That's no reason to be executed.
Who cares? She's a human. Does she have a brain? Does she have a heart? Yeah. Who the fuck cares what she describes herself or anyone else as? Who cares?
Yeah, and all this is going on to American citizens have the rights to due process. Even if you're in the country undocumented, you have the right for due process. And these fucking failed athletes from high school who fucking are probably fucking working at Walmart for minimum wage because they can't get a job anywhere else, and they're fucking angry because they can't get laid. Incels are joining ICE. And there's female ICE too. I don't know what their fucking problem is, but whatever.
They're like the chicks that want so desperately to like dudes to like them, you know? They're those types. They're thirsty. I believe we call those chicks thirsty.
Are there female incels?
I don't know. They're just like, there's girls that do that though. They'll throw other people under the bus, to be like, I'm with the boys on this one. Yeah. Thirsty hoes. I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah. And fucking Bill Maher's one of his BFFs, Stephen A. Smith. Did you hear his take on it?
No, but I'm starting to I can't fucking stand that guy.
He says that the officers probably shouldn't have done that, but they were justified in doing it.
How? Okay, since you were the expert, I guess you were there that day in fucking Minneapolis.
How does a black man in America support that shit?
I don't know, but it's like, why doesn't he fucking listen to, like, I don't know, the interview of the woman that was there? They interviewed the woman that was there. I believe it was the one, her house was on that street, okay? So she lives there, and she had saw the whole thing. She watched the whole thing unfold. She goes on, I don't know I can't remember which newscaster show she was on, but she was being interviewed, and she's like, I don't even want to be here today, but I have to, because I have to fucking say what happened. She goes, me and my neighbors will now be traumatized for the rest of our life because of this. And she said that, yes, she basically said that, yes, everything that the Republican administration, the Trump administration, is trying to claim happened is absolutely fucking not what happened. Yeah. That it is basically bullshit.
Oh,
there's fucking witnesses there.
You know who,
and if you listen to the fucking tapes of them, like how emotional it was.
Yeah.
I mean, that woman was not having it. She was like, murder her. Don't let that guy get in. She's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like before the woman even was shot, she was like outraged because of what was taking place before the gunshots even happened.
Yeah.
And then even more so afterwards.
You know, a couple things, though, Tim Walz, who unfairly isn't going to run for a third term because, he legitimately fears for his family's, and I don't blame him, because his family's safety, because he has people driving by his house constantly saying the R word about his kid, which, hey, congrats, Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan, that's what you get when it's, you say it's okay to say the R word again.
Yeah, way to go on bringing back the R word. Good job, guys.
Yeah, so you have this, and Minnesota is where, the state officials had been murdered too earlier this year. I can see why Tim Walz doesn't want to run again. He's going to call it the National Guard to try to get ICE out of the city. But my new favorite one out of this is the mayor, Jacob Fry, who said that the Trump administration's account of what happened was bullshit, and he told ICE to get the fuck out of his city.
Yeah, I know. And then they had the audacity to be all like, him using that profanity and talking like that. Excuse me, the ICE agent told the woman before they shot her in the head to get the fuck out of her car. So, and you don't seem to have a problem with the language then, but you have a problem when the mayor tells ICE to get the fuck out of their city, okay? And his response was fucking brilliant. He's like, well, I'm sorry that what did he say? Like, I'm sorry if I offended their Disney princess fucking minds or something. And then he's like, give me a break. My language is the thing that they think is the problem here. It's not the fact that a woman was murdered. They think my language was worse than a woman being murdered? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This is where we're at. Like, I keep asking myself, because of all the shit that has happened, not just in this Trump administration, but even before that, when is decency going to come back? When is decency, just plain decency, going to come back? And I'm like, I'm not so sure that it can, when we have people who just consider decency as being woke. Like, it's just gross. Like, I'm just like, I'm so disgusted with people who are supposed to be human beings. Yeah. You're supposed to be a human. I'm confused because you don't fucking behave like one. Where's your fucking humanity?
Right, and the right seems to think that the left is full of hate. And I don't know about you, but when I saw that video, I had a really emotional response to it. I mean, bad. It triggered me really bad, like upsetting and physically ill. And I think that's just because we're decent human beings and we care about other people. And if that was, say, a MAGA person gunned down like that, I would probably still feel sick to my stomach that quote unquote law enforcement would do that to somebody.
Right. I mean, he had no right to do that. Like, where are your morals? When I saw that and just hearing about it right in the beginning, my first initial reaction was, he fucking shot her. To shoot someone in the head like that, in that manner, in that whole thing, I was like, no, I believe that his mind went into, you will fucking listen to me, you fucking bitch, and fucking killed her. That's what I believe. I mean, that was what my gut reaction was to watching that, was, you will fucking listen to what I say. The President of the United States has given me this fucking authority over you. You're not listening to me. I'll just fucking do what I want then. I'll kill you.
Okay. Snow, do you think that possibly that this was on purpose in order to get a reaction from our side, to get us so mad that maybe there would be more violence against ICE officers? Not like there has been.
I don't think that it was set up that way. I think that the way that the Trump regime is handling it is most definitely. I don't think it was like planned. I don't think they were like, no, we're going to shoot. We're going to shoot a protester in the head today. I don't think that that's what happened. But I think that the way that all of them, the Republican Party, because you know what? I'm tired of just blaming Trump for things. This is all of you. You guys are all okay with this. You're fine with this. The Republican Party is responsible for this. And I think they purposely are doing this because they hate liberals so fucking much. So they're using it to their advantage. It's the same thing they did with the Charlie Kirk thing. They tried to use his death. They tried to use one of their own to start some shit, and then it would be justified. But yes, of course, they are trying to get reactions out of
Well,
people. I mean, that's why they don't give a fuck that it's happening.
Did you hear the breaking news that it was a couple hours ago that there was 2 more people shot in Portland?
Yes, I did. I heard about that. I was like, oh, so, yeah, but you know what? The Republican Party comes out and says, J.D. Vance specifically said you have complete immunity from this as a federal agent. Why the fuck wouldn't they do whatever they want? You know? They're like, well, I suppose they already told me I can do whatever I want. Basically, I've got immunity from this. So even if I didn't have immunity, obviously they're already telling me that they have my back and I'll fucking get a pardon anyways. So I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Well, and this goes back to that we've talked about for years about the gun culture, that these motherfuckers are just looking for an excuse to shoot somebody. You know?
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of them who are in ICE joined ICE. Because like I told you, I know someone who literally said those things, that they could not wait for the Second Civil War to start so they could start plugging some skulls, to use the quote, what this dude actually said. I'd like to plug a few skulls.
Well, the intolerant left, huh? Well,
right?
You know, you got the right idea, though. I'm going to have to hand it to you. That you are fleeing the country this weekend.
I need a fucking break. I mean, and me planning my little trip, I'm not going to say where I'm going, but me planning my little trip, I was like, you know, I was just frustrated and irritated at the time I planned it. I'm like, but now I'm like, it can't come soon enough because I just need a break, you know. I need a break. Of course, I will be going, I will be wearing my Canada hat.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, because I don't really, obviously when I go through the airport, they're gonna know I'm an American because my passport, but I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to sit there and explain shit. I don't want to have to sit there and, be like, even sit there and say, look, I voted all 3 times 100% against anything like this. I mean, I'm not one of those Americans, but it's like, you know, my sister and my mom and my aunt had a rough time because they just went to Denmark. And they had a rough time there. Danish folks were like mean as fuck to them, which understandably so. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, you can't really fault them for being pissed off at Americans. But yeah, my sister was like, we had to sit there and explain. Like, no, we did not fucking vote for him any of the times. We never voted for him. We fucking can't stand him. We don't want him in power. You know, we hate the guy. And then they were finally like, okay. But it's like, so I'm like sitting there thinking, God, I hope that there's actual stupid fucking maggots that go to other countries. I hope you get a fucking tongue lashing, you pieces of shit. I hope that you do. I hope you fucking... Of course, you won't feel embarrassed. You won't. Because you're in a fucking cult. But, you know, and here's the thing, too. You're also such fucking pussies that when you do go there and people talk shit, you'll probably cower down and try to just fucking laugh it off. You definitely won't defend your Lord and Savior to them.
Yeah,
because you're not on your own turf.
Yeah,
you're not going to, because you are a bunch of pussy ass bitches.
Yeah, you're all big on social media and stuff like that.
You don't have your fucking keyboard in front of you in order to talk your mad shit.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even plan on doing an episode this week because I knew you were going to be gone. But,
and we kind of wanted to take a little bit of a sanity break.
Yeah, but
right.
I thought it was important that we got on and, vented this stuff, got it out there, and, oh, God, so fucking frustrating, fucking 2026, it's a hell of a start. But
it's beyond sad. It's so fucking sad.
Yeah.
All of it.
It's heartbreaking and sad.
The murder of this woman, the Venezuela stuff is just sad. It's just sad.
Yeah. And make no mistake about it, both of us lean to the left. We don't hate America. Why we are sad is what's happened to the United States. Because we love the United States. We love the idea of it. And somebody coined the phrase on Pete Dominic's podcast, ruthless patriotism is what we need. And that doesn't mean fucking MAGA. That means ruthless patriotism from our side to stand up for what we believe in and what we want to fight for. But if I was you, Snow, I'd probably get a burner phone. Being the media stars that we are, you don't want to be detained when you come back to the United States.
Oh my God. No. I'm not really worried about them. I don't have that much stuff on my phone either. And it's kind of like, get in line. I mean, what, you're going to hold people up to go through? You can't go through my fucking phone. Go fuck yourself. Show me your fucking search warrant.
Yeah.
You don't have fucking shit to go through my phone.
That's the attitude, Snow.
And if it came down to them really trying to get it, I'll break the motherfucking phone right in front of them. I will fucking break it. You ain't getting shit.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your break. And thanks for checking in. We're not in our normal studio. All cozy. But, yeah. So, any final words?
I really don't have much to say. I mean, I'm fucking stumped. I'm stumped.
I know. I mean, this incident left us speechless, and that is something that hasn't happened in 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually never speechless, but I'm the biggest struggle I'm having lately is fucking the lack of humanity and decency. I'm like, you would think there would at least be some of that.
Yeah.
Just some of that, just as the fact that they're human beings, but they have literally no humanity, no decency. It's like our brand is hate. We want to say mean things. We don't want to have to be decent. We want to be able to be hateful. We want to say horrible things. We want to be horrible people. And it's okay because we should be allowed to do that. Why do you just have to be good? Why should you just have to be that? Why should you have to be a decent person? Like that.
And then the audacity.
That's the only way I can explain them, because I don't understand.
And then the audacity to claim that we're a Christian nation when we're doing the most un-Christ-like things in history.
You know what? I thought about that too. I thought about their whole, because they claim to be the power Christians, right? They're the ones who are uber religious. They're the religious, and everyone else is sinners and whatnot. And I go, okay, if you really do believe all that stuff, and you believe in a heaven and whatnot, and you know about how when you go to heaven, you got to go talk to St. Peter. He's at the gates waiting to talk to you. What do you think that they're going to buy your fucking excuses when you go and talk to them about this? Yep. Especially this woman, this situation with this woman. You think they're going to buy it? I mean, if they supposedly know everything that you did, like they're seeing everything that you did, good luck. Good luck for your soul. I mean, good fucking luck. You know, all of those fucking shit stains. Good fucking luck.
You know,
because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it.
You know, and both of us are agnostic. We don't know what we don't know. But
yeah,
if they are right, you and I are getting a free pass into heaven.
If they're right, they are in trouble.
They are in trouble.
They are in fucking trouble. Every fucking last one of them is in trouble. Didn't Trump even say it? I wonder if I'll get into heaven. When he was having his fucking episode, didn't he make some comment like that? Yeah. The answer's probably no. But I don't know, because I'm not going to pretend like I'm the one that gets to make that decision, buddy.
Well, and if there's a worse place than hell, Stephen Miller's going there.
Oh, fuck. That guy. He's like fucking Lord Cunt. I mean, he's like...
I think even J.D. Vance, because J.D. Vance is Satan, J.D. Vance would go, no, we don't want you here.
Didn't J.D.'s... so that was like my gut reaction of J.D. Vance's speech today. I go, did Stephen Miller write J.D. Vance's fucking speech today? Because J.D. Vance delivered it like an angry little cunt. Not his usual smarmy fucking, you know, I'm better than you try to talk, you know? Like, that's how he usually does it. Like, he's talking down to, you know, the lemmings. He was an angry little cunt.
Well, on that note, we'll end it there.
An angry little cunt?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, see you later, alligator. See you in a while, crocodile. And you are gonna say,
my usual, bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. All right, bye, y'all. Hang on the phone here while I stop this.